What's good, swag team, homies, zombie gang, homies, it's your boy Stax, Montana, man. Back out here with some more NBA news, bro. I'm keeping y'all up to date, with at least trying my best. I'm still busy. I'm still doing stuff throughout the day, so I try to get it to you as fast as possible. But in order for me to do that, I do got like ESPN, the NBA app, Bleacher Report app. I got all of that stuff on my phone, so I get notifications. And this has been talking about, like, this has been talked about earlier and even last night a lot. The Celtics are currently trying to get rid of Avery, Bradley, Marcus Smart, and Jay Crowder in order to make room for Gordon Hayward. So we reported that Gordon Hayward was going to go with the Boston Celtics. They still don't even have the cap space right now to sign him, so they're trying to get rid of these other players. Now, my problem with this is, right, when you get rid of Jay Crowder, you really getting rid of your defensive three. And I said that on the last video, how important a defensive small forward is. Like Jay Crowder, he's a guy that can give you about 10 a game. You know, so that's really all you really ask for him, especially with a team like the Boston Celtics have. And to be trading him away, it's like, after that is you really don't have a defensive three, and then you're trying to get rid of Avery Bradley as well. So now Isaiah Thomas, no shot to Isaiah Thomas, but now he's gonna have to guard his position, and we all know how bad Isaiah Thomas is at defense. And I'm not making this up, but he was the 4th worst overall throughout everybody in the league. I think it's like over 400 and something players in the NBA. He was the 4th worst defender in the league. And when you got all of these explosive point guards, John Wall, Russell Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, he's not going to be able to guard them guys because he's too small, one, and because he doesn't have the body to be able to play defense on these guys. So when you get rid of Avery Bradley and you getting rid of Marcus Smart and you're getting another defensive guy, oh my goodness, bro. When you're getting rid of Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, and Jay Crowder in order to bring in another guy that can probably only give you the buckets that they probably not even the buckets that they can score combined, because Marcus Smart, we've seen him in the playoffs, man. He had a really good game against Cleveland. I'm not all the way sold on Marcus Smart being a really good guard, but I feel like under the right system, and I think Brad Stevens' system showcased it the best, that he probably could be a really good point guard in this league. Avery Bradley, we already know what he can do. He hit the clutch shot in the Eastern Conference Finals to give them the one win that they had with Isaiah Thomas not on the floor. Like I said, when Isaiah Thomas is not on the floor, the Boston Celtics by default become a way better defensive team. Like I said, no shot to Isaiah Thomas, but they become a way better defensive team, and that's because Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley, those two lock up like crazy. Now, like I was getting to before, you already know the importance of a defensive three, man. Somebody that can guard, like I said, because of the small ball lineups, they can guard from the 4 all the way to the 1. So you need those type of guys. And it seemed like what Boston is doing right now is trading away pretty much their defense. Like, those 3 guys are known for their defense first, and you trade away those guys in order to bring in a guy that get more buckets. But defensively, how better do the Boston Celtics improve? I mean, I think they were one of the better defensive teams in the league last year, and now I feel like they're going to take a big step back. Gordon Hayward himself, he's not known for defense. Isaiah Thomas, defensively, is a liability, a huge liability. I don't know who they're going to end up starting at the 2. Maybe Jaylen Brown might end up getting a start at the 2. He's a pretty good defender. I wouldn't call him like on the level of Avery Bradley and Marcus Smart, but he's a pretty solid defender. And then you go down to the 4. I'm not even sure who's going to be playing at 4, because their defensive 4, Kelly Olynyk, they're getting rid of him too. So I really don't know what's going on. And hold on, before I say defensive 4, I'm just calling him defensive because of what he did to Kevin Love's arm. You know, he got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But they getting rid of him, and then Al Horford, who's not really that good on defense either. So I really don't know what the game plan is. I mean, I guess those would have to be the guys you would trade if you were trying to bring in someone like Gordon Hayward. Before, when I first spoke about this, I did not know that they was gonna have to get rid of guys in order to bring them in. But for those being the guys that you gotta get rid of, it's kind of tough knowing that you gotta part way with the guys that are your best defender. Like, those 3 hands down are the best defenders on the team. I probably would say maybe Avery, then Marcus Smart, the best 3 defenders on your team. And when you have a guy like Isaiah Thomas, you cannot leave him to guard the best guard on the floor. You cannot, you can't have that. So I don't know what the Celtics are gonna do. Let me know what type of trade possibilities you think can happen down below in the comments. I will keep you up to date when a trade finally does happen, or if anything changes to where, I doubt it, but Gordon Hayward ends up not even going there because they can't find trades. I mean, I feel like it will probably be pretty easy to find a trade for those guys because, like I said, defensively, those guys are A1, like A1. So, let me know what trade possibilities you think can happen, if all 3 of them would go to the same team, or they would trade them to 3 separate teams, or 2 here, 1 here, something like that. Let me know like what you think is gonna happen. I honestly, right now, I have no real scenarios, man. I don't even know like a place where those guys could fit in, like right off the top of my dome. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of teams that's up and coming that probably would love their help, like maybe Washington. Avery Bradley in Washington would probably be dope. Marcus Smart, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do, man. For Boston's sake, I hope it's the right move, you know what I'm saying? Because they get better offensively, and I'm not even sure if they get like that much better offensively when losing these guys. But defensively, they definitely take a big hit. So if those are the 3 guys that gotta go, like I said, I'm getting this information from Bleacher Report. Bleacher Report said they're actively shopping Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, and Jay Crowder to make cap space for Gordon Hayward, man. This whole thing is crazy. I really don't even know what's going on anymore, man. If I'm the Celtics, I don't know, man. That's why I'm not a GM. I really don't know what I would do. But man, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you subscribe, bro. This channel is booming right now. I'm grinding on it heavy, so show your support to this channel. Until next time, though, real fans, stay up and I am out. Swag team, bro. Zombie gang, cuz. Yeah.